Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I am Simply Syrup and I'm so excited to have you here today where we are going to be going over the absolute best knight builds in Warlander. As always, thank you so much for watching and tuning in, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel because we will have lots of great Warlander content coming out very soon that you won't want to miss. So I hope you guys enjoy. No need to drag this introduction out, let's jump right into it. So, you've been playing some Warlander and you're having a great time, and for whatever reason you decided that you want to get better at the warrior class, and you ended up on this channel, and I can absolutely help you get there, and I think you made the right decision. Warriors have a good amount of health, a really strong attack, and in my opinion they're probably the most powerful players in the game. But let's just rip this band-aid off right from the very beginning. The truth is there is no absolute perfect builds for the warrior class in Warlander. What it's going to come down to is your personal play style and what you enjoy doing. Now, there are some things that you absolutely have to know that we're going to touch on in this video today. And I want you to stick around until the end, because at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving out a tip that I believe will change your warrior class play for the better. You will never be the same again after watching this video, but let's just jump right into the character creation. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of character skills and different pieces of equipment, there's two distinctions that you're going to have to make before you start building your character. Number one is if you want a melee character or a ranged character, and number two is if you're going for a high star character or a low star character. These two distinctions will absolutely change the way that you're building your character. So make this distinction and then we'll move on to the next section of this video. Hopefully you made the distinction between melee and ranged, and if you're making a high star or low star character, I'll have examples of both in this video. But where we're going to start out today is talking about skills. And for your melee character, high star or low star, the one thing that you have to have in here is one skill that allows you to traverse the map and move quickly. As you can see, I have rocket, but on my lower star characters I like to use lunge slash. And the other thing you're gonna need is a skill that does damage and hopefully gets a stun. I like to use whirlwind on my high star characters and power bomb on my low star characters. It doesn't really matter which skill you use, but you'll probably need a variation of what I just said. One skill to traverse the map and rush people down, and one skill to do damage. You're gonna have to have those two. And when we talk about skills for a ranged character, you're gonna have to have cover shot. There is no way around it. You'll get a slight attack buff and a little bit more ammo under your belt when you use it. And you'll probably want a rush down or something like that, something to traverse the map as well. So the next thing we wanted to discuss is your weapon slash shield combo and also your secondary weapon. And the most important thing here is the perks that you are allowed to put on each weapon or shield. For your primary weapon, the sword, you will have the option between a weapon attack up, a crit damage up, which you can see on the screen here, or an object damage up. If you're creating a melee character, the weapon attack up or the crit attack up will work just fine, and for a siege character, maybe the object damage up. The interesting thing here is actually this fourth skill, which, as you can see, I have it set on Duelist Tenacity, which gives me 75 HP every time I kill a foe. And there are basically 4 different variations of this fourth skill. 2 are for HP and 2 are for speed. And the 2 variations of those are the one you see here, which gives 75 HP on a kill. There is also one which gives HP on a critical strike, and the speed works the same way. One gives you speed on a kill and one gives you speed on a critical strike. Whichever one you choose will work out fine. Just keep in mind that it should change your playstyle up just a tad. If we move on to talking about the shield, there are 3 separate perks you are allowed to put on the shield. There is the guard move up, which I would highly recommend for a melee character. And then there's also a ladder climb speed and an object move up, which allows you to move siege equipment faster. So if you go with the object damage up on your sword, you should probably go with the ladder climb speed or the object move up on your shield and really round out your siege character. For the 4th and special perk, I have on Vanguard's Tenacity, which gives me a slight boost to my health every time someone attacks my shield. But there is also another skill that allows for a speed up boost every time someone does damage to your shield. Either one will work just fine. If we're talking about the crossbow, the 3 different perks you are allowed to have are all shown on the screen here. There is a load capacity up, which gives you extra ammo, a base crossbow attack up, and an enhanced headshot. And the 2 special perks for the crossbow, one, Duelist Tenacity, which I have here, gives me bonus HP every time I kill a foe, and the other one gives a speed bonus every time you kill a foe. Either one will work fine. It is entirely up to you. And that is about all we have for the 2 weapons and shields. Moving on, let us talk about some equipment, and this should be pretty easy for you to do because there's only 4 separate perk options to choose from. There is an HP up, which gives you more HP. This is really good for melee characters. There is a superior foe killer, which gives you bonus star power whenever you kill a foe that is above your star level. And very important here, you should probably only place this on your lower star characters because it just doesn't make sense to have it on your 4-star. I'm sure you guys understand why. There is also a move up function that allows you to move faster on the battlefield. Could be very useful and important. And of course there is a cleric slash mage slash warrior killer, which gives you a bonus to killing that specific type of enemy. And then there is a siege weapon up. Let me see if I have one here to show you. Yes, I do. There is a siege weapon attack up, which gives you a bonus to your siege weapons. So siege weapon attack up, probably for lower star characters as well, although I could see it being used on a higher star character. For the most part, probably lower star characters. But that will be about it for equipment. Make your decision, roll with it, enjoy it. You can always change it later, but I would suggest going for health for your melee character, and then the rest is just up to you. And last on our list today is talents, and these are pretty easy because you can see exactly what they do. I don't really have too much to say about them except build speed up, build accuracy up, and tower occupation speed are really good to run in the early game because they don't really cost too much and they can give you big benefits. Superior foe killer is also a good one to run on your lower star character because you may get them out in the late game if you burn through your higher tier characters, and they may get you a little bit bonus to damage to superior foes. And of course, run crossbow power up on your ranged character. That is pretty important. And that's about all I have to say about talents today. Just pick whatever you think is best, roll with it like I keep saying, and if you don't like it, you can always just change it later. And that's about it for the video today. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider giving a follow to the channel. But I did promise you one game-changing tip, and I am about to deliver on that. This is something I've been thinking about for a while, and that is, as a warrior, you are the front line, but the healers set your place on the battlefield. And what I mean by this is, while it is you who goes out and leads the charge, it's actually your healers that dictate where you should be and where you should be going. Whenever your healers charge is whenever you should charge. Whenever your healers retreat is whenever you should retreat. There is no time in a game where you should be alone without a healer. I promise you guys, if you hang out around your healers, it will change your game for the better. I assure you of that, and that will be my bonus tip for the day. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a simple one, but please consider giving a follow to the channel because we will be coming out with lots more great Warlander content that you won't want to miss. Until next time, this is Simply Syrup signing off.